Russia has issued its sharpest warning yet as tensions between the United States and Iran move into dangerous territory. Moscow is now saying very clearly any U.S. military attack on Iran could lead to disastrous consequences, not just for the Middle East, but for global security as a whole. On January 13th, the Russian Foreign Ministry released a strongly worded statement accusing the United States of what it called subversive external interference in Iran's internal affairs. Russia called U.S. threats of new military strikes categorically unacceptable and warned that using what it described as externally inspired unrest as a justification for attacks could repeat the aggression seen in June 2025. Moscow's message is simple: interfere and the consequences could be catastrophic. Russian spokesperson Maria Zakharova said any attempt to manipulate Iran's domestic politics is dangerous rhetoric that risks pushing the region into chaos. This warning comes as Iran is already under immense pressure from within. Since January 8th, Iran has been gripped by widespread anti-government protests sparked by economic collapse, runaway inflation, and deep public anger at the regime. Protests have erupted in major cities, including Tehran, with reports of burning vehicles and violent clashes with security forces. Activists say the crackdown has been brutal, estimating more than 2,000 people killed and thousands more arrested. The government has responded with a near total internet blackout, reducing Iran's connectivity to just 1% of normal levels. This information shutdown has made it nearly impossible for protesters to communicate or for the outside world to see what's happening. Some Iranians have managed to connect using Starlink satellites, but access has been sporadic and dangerous. President Donald Trump has taken an unusually direct approach. He urged Iranian protesters to keep protesting, to take over institutions, and said, quote, "Help is on its way." Trump has canceled all meetings with Iranian officials until the regime stops killing protesters. He has advised U.S. allies to evacuate Iran, and the State Department has issued an urgent warning for Americans to leave immediately. Land routes through Turkey and Armenia remain the only viable exit options. Behind closed doors, Trump has been briefed on Iran plans, including possible military strikes, cyber attacks, and targeting nuclear or missile sites. He has also imposed 25% tariffs on any country doing business with Iran. When asked what help is on its way means, Trump responded ambiguously, saying, "You're going to have to find that out." Iran's response has been swift and severe. Security forces are raiding homes, seizing Starlink terminals, satellite dishes, phones, and computers. Authorities are jamming signals and confiscating equipment labeled as tools of espionage and sabotage. Despite the blackout, videos continue to surface showing protests and deadly violence. Meanwhile, global powers are taking sides. China has rejected the U.S. tariffs, warning against foreign interference as it relies heavily on Iranian oil. Turkey has also warned that any strikes on Iran would only deepen the crisis. And Russia has made it clear it will not accept what it calls U.S. blackmail. So, is this a road to World War III? For now, experts say not necessarily, but the risks are real. A U.S. strike could prompt Iran to retaliate against U.S. bases or Israel and could trigger a regional domino effect from Iraq to the Strait of Hormuz. Diplomacy is still on the table, but the window is narrow.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.